Okay, almost dropping the phone. Okay, now finally, it is finally the day of the same day I'm gonna be uploading and recording the video. It is now April 21st, which has been April 21st for the past, I don't know, 15 days or something. um, yeah, I finally caught up and finished all of the videos and uploading and everything for everything in the past. So now I am on the same day as I am recording and editing and uploading everything. Hopefully I can keep that up, and that way I can actually make these videos a lot better, more editing, better production standards. Like maybe not bounce around because I'm shaking my leg. Um, and I still do it. But yeah, today's the 21st, and what I'm gonna do is, because it's a lot of footage, I'm probably going to, I don't know what the phone's doing. I'm gonna upload half of the day, well, not half, it's more like majority of the day, from everything from when I started recording for today and all the stuff I did and being here at the park and all that, till going home. When I leave here, it'll be me, I guess, closing this video, and then I'm gonna record going home, which is absolutely dark. Maybe I shouldn't record, but I'm gonna talk, I guess, along the way home. And then I'm walking, so I'm gonna record it. So yeah, I'm gonna upload everything that I have already. That way I don't have to do it later. It'll be, I guess, one long video and then one kind of short video the next day. Well, not really short, it's 20 something minute walk, so it'll probably still end up being a long video, but at least it won't be in over an hour. I think if I put everything together, it might even be like movie length, an hour and a half or whatever, just non-entertainment stuff. um, so yeah, I'm just gonna decide to put everything now that I have, and record whatever when I'm going home, and then, you know, do intro outro for that too, and then upload that while I'm at home. It'll probably take like all night to upload, but it doesn't matter. I'm not using the internet, being going to sleep. And then that will make it so Monday, whatever I do that day, I can actually put some more effort into it and see how that goes. Hopefully then starting Monday, I'll have a lot more better quality videos. And happy Easter, by the way. It's Sunday, April 21st. So happy Easter to anyone who celebrates, and happy Easter to my dream girl as well. I didn't even know it was Easter until, like, you know, getting messages about it, and then I come here and see everyone having all Easter stuff. So yeah, and I address something in the video too once I actually start, which I'll probably try to maintain once I actually I don't know, record again. So enjoy the video. But wait, there's more. Well, no real reason, mostly just because I guess I want to. I did take some pictures this morning because I thought they were kind of funny. I sent them to my dream girl, and I thought it might be. I didn't send them all to her. I sent only a couple because she gets jealous a lot of Rosie, the dog. Um, but I might as well put them here so she'll see them. It was kind of funny. Rosie, she always sleeps right next to me, or right on me or something. No matter what, like whether I go lay down in the living room or in the room or whatever, she always like follow me around and lay down right next to me, by my legs or my side, my feet or whatever. This morning she decided to, for some reason, she laid next to me, and over the time span of like 30 minutes, she moved like every few minutes, just moving around. So eventually she ended up from like being in a ball next to me to wedging herself between me and my arm while I was laying down. And I just like, decided to take a picture, and they were like, I don't know, every time I took a picture, it was like 5 minutes later she moved again, and so it was like just progressively her moving. It's kind of funny. Just gonna include it before the actual video starts. So hope someone likes it. Okay. Well, hello. I just noticed I haven't been saying like the days when I've been writing these videos. I probably should, that way it makes it easier on myself instead of, I guess, what I always do is I always look at the details on the video to see what day this video was from. But today's the I don't even know the day, 21st I think. Okay, I just looked, it's the 21st. And so for today, my original plan was to go to the park again, so I can upload videos, because yeah, I already used all of my 4G data, the 8 gigabytes for the month, and it's only been like 3 days. Yeah, so yeah, I already used all of that, and I was trying not to use it too much, like with YouTube videos and all that. Mostly, almost all of it was just for uploading videos. But yeah, so it ran out yesterday when I uploaded the workout video. That pretty much used a lot of it. That was like 2 gigs. And I wasn't too worried about running out too. I just tried to use it as best as I could, because I've used other phone services that, you know, they give you the slower service after you use the 4G or whatever, but it's just like ridiculously slow now. Like I can't even, like I would use Metro or Boost before, and sorry, I was just checking, making sure the video is still recording because I accidentally pressed the screen. Yeah, I've used them before, and yeah, never had a problem really. I guess I go this way. Yeah, like I could still watch like videos in at least 240p, like that's good enough for me. Sometimes it'll be a little bad, and then I'll have to watch the videos in 144, but it'll still, you know, work fine. Like it wouldn't buffer at all, at least on 144p. But with this service, the connection is real bad. Like it buffers so much even on 144p. I got to pause the video for like 5 minutes just so I can watch at least 1 or 2 minutes. Otherwise it'll pause every few seconds, which is pretty crazy. I didn't think it would ever be that slow. I figured, oh, 144 would work fine at least. But no, it's really slow. Can't even play any games either. Yeah, like top 2 games that I play is Clash of Clans and PUBG. PUBG doesn't work at all. Like it loads and I'll be in the lobby screen and that's it. Like it doesn't load friends list. You're not even the friends list or activities like the daily check-in and all that. Yeah, none of that loads. So can't do anything at all. Clash of Clans works fine, surprisingly. Like I guess because yeah, it's a lot less demanding than like a 3D game, but at least the lobby I would expect would work for PUBG, but nope. So I guess I'm restricted to just playing Clash of Clans, which isn't that bad, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty bad connection. I can Google stuff and look up stuff, but even that's like really slow. Like the text will load fine, obviously, but images, I'll be there. Like I was looking up some stuff for phone plans and everything, because I have a plan that I'm gonna do for phone service. I'm using this right now, I guess, to test it, and also mostly because it was free. But looking at it, depending on what you want, I guess, well, I don't know, I have to test it really like later in a different area. This area is just really bad for connection anyways. Even on the 4G connection, just this area, I guess, is really underdeveloped. So even with the 4G connection at home, the connection is really slow. I had to come out here to where all the stores are at to actually have a fast connection. Like that video that was 2 gigabytes at home, that would have took hours, even on the fast connection. But I came out here to the stores, and then that thing uploaded in like 10 minutes. So it might be just a location issue. So maybe it's actually a good connection and I could watch regular videos and everything at home. But yeah, I have to test that out when I stay somewhere else. Service is for 3 months, so I have plenty of time. So I'll have to update that. Update you on that. But at least as far as it goes right now at my house, yeah, I can't even watch videos on 144p. I have to see, I guess, in other areas how it works. So yeah, that's how things are going with Mint. Calling and texting is fine though, it's just the data. But that's really why I want the Mint Mobile, is for the just the calling and texting. The data, I didn't really care about it too much because I'm gonna get a data plan, like it's only a data plan through another service. And so yeah, I just needed something that would give me like a phone number, because some places you still need a phone number. But I think what I'm gonna plan to do, which I already, well, no, I didn't order last night, I fell asleep while doing it. But today, I guess, I'm gonna order a SIM card from Freedom Pop. They have a pretty nice little thing going. Just like, I don't know, off the top of my head, I know it's like 500 megabytes, which is kind of nice. No, I think it's 200 actually. 200 megabytes, which isn't a big deal. I mean, really, that's just good for, you know, looking up stuff on maps, maybe a quick search, using translator, basic stuff. It doesn't use a lot of data. So that's like, yeah, really like essentials. And I'll probably put that SIM card into a phone and use that phone only for getting around and calling business and all that. So it's like 200 megabytes, and I think it's like, I don't know, 500 text in 200 minutes. And that's probably more than enough that I need. Maybe sometimes it might be kind of pushing it, because I know sometimes when I call places, they have you on hold for so long. But it should be plenty still for calling the bank, or calling work or whatever else. I mean, most of the people I call anyways, I just call on Facebook, and I'll use that for the phone that has the data only plan. So for me, I have always multiple phones, especially right now. People always look at me weird, like, why do you have 2 phones or 3 phones? It's like, there's reasons. It's really helpful. Like right now I have 4 phones. I'm gonna plan on getting a 5th one. Not anytime soon, but you know, in the next few months. Probably when this 3 months are over, I'm gonna buy a different phone that has the same service. I bought this one, the Galaxy S6 Active, because it had better specifications on its performance and its RAM. But the battery is not all that good. I'm actually gonna probably return it or talk to the seller about it and see if we can replace it, because the battery is really bad. Like that phone drained. I charged it to 100%. It drained in less than an hour. Not even an hour. I don't know if I need to recalibrate the battery, which I tried doing, and it kind of worked. Not really though. It still drains really fast. So I think I'm gonna try to ask them for like a replacement battery or replace the phone. Or see what happens. And a lot of times what they do is they'll try to work a deal with you. I'd rather replace the phone. It wasn't really that much money. It's still worth the deal, I guess, but I'd rather, you know, obviously get a better phone with a better battery. I hope I don't have the same problem with the second phone, which I was looking at that they sell, which is supposed to have a really good battery, which is why I'm gonna get it. Has less RAM, which is why I didn't get it, but the battery is, at least on paper, shows that it lasts way longer. And then that phone I was gonna use for music. Alright, well, I'm at the store, so gonna pause. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'll just pause. I feel always awkward recording and talking inside the stores. Especially, I use these little stores. Pausing. Oh, hello again. I think I completely went off track when I was walking here. I was gonna explain why I was coming to the store, but I don't think I ever did. I ended up talking about the phones. But yeah, so my initial plan was to go to the park so I can upload videos, because yeah, the service is way too slow at the house. And my hope is to try to upload a lot of videos today, try to get it all done today as much as possible. And probably gonna just do some minimal editing. Not gonna do all the stuff that I wanted to, but oh well. Hopefully if I can do everything now for future videos, I'll actually be able to do what I want and make them better. But so yeah, I was gonna go to the park first, and then after the park I was gonna come here to the store to buy something for fleas and ticks, because I have a problem with that for the dogs, especially Rosie. And bought this. They didn't have anything for actually like treating dogs, like a shampoo or medicine or anything like that, so I got this instead. It says to spray around areas where it has the ticks and bed bugs and fleas and all that, and to spray like where they sleep and all that. So that's probably what I'm gonna do, spray all over, and then wait for it to dry, and then it should be safe for, you know, people and pets and all that. Yeah, I was hoping for something that I could like use as a shampoo on her, but they don't have that at this little store. I have to go to like a big store, but hopefully this is enough to work. It was kind of expensive. I was hoping for something that was like around $3, $4, $5. It was $6. This is the cheapest thing they had. Everything else is $9, $10. They're a little expensive. I kind of wanted to get one of the foggers they had. It was $10. When I was little, the houses we lived were always crazy with how many roaches and ants and all that were there. So I remember we would bomb the house with the foggers. Before they were called bug bombs. Now they changed the name to foggers. I guess is a nicer name. Yeah, I remember it used to be you would say you're gonna bomb the house. Now it's a fogger. So yeah, I wanted to buy one of those because I know those work really well. It's like a instant way to get rid of all the bugs. Instant, well, you have to let it fog for 2 hours and then air it out for a few hours, but it's still good enough. And it works the best from my experience. When I was little, we used those things. We would leave the house for the day and come back, and then you just see like the entire house, like all the counters, tables, and the floor is just completely covered in dead roach bodies. It looked like a big old war happened inside. It's not like, oh, they're here and there. It was literally like every single square centimeter, square inch was covered in dead roach bodies, from like little tiny ones to big adult ones. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, it's one of the biggest memories I have from when I was little. I mean, like real little, like 5 or 6 years old or whatever. So yeah, I was hoping for one of those because, yeah, especially in the backyard, it's crazy how many there were. In the workout video, I was cleaning off my arms and my hands a lot because there was so many of them. They would get on my hands when I would do the push-ups and the sit-ups and all that stuff. Yeah, I would see them crawling all over the place. You can't see it on the camera at all, which is kind of good. But yeah, there's a lot, especially in the backyard and in the house. I don't seem to have a problem with them. Like, I occasionally feel one crawl on me, but never anything bites me. I don't know if they have a preference to the dogs or something, but usually I only feel one crawl on me when Rosie is scratching a lot. I guess one falls off of her and it'll like crawl on me. But yeah, I felt bad. I always remember when I go out when I'm at home, I always remember, oh, I need to get some kind of medicine. And then when I actually go out, I completely forget to get it. I've been meaning to do it for like a few weeks now. But it was kind of critical now because I would see her and I feel like she's like slowly dying already because she has spots of hair missing from the ticks and fleas. I don't know if they're bed bugs or not. At the store, some of the containers had like pictures of bed bugs and they kind of look like, I don't know, maybe it looked like the bed bugs or maybe it was ticks. I can't tell. They look really similar. Their butts were a little different, so that's why I think it's probably a mix maybe of ticks and bed bugs. And then also she has fleas. She has everything. So yeah, instead of going to the park first and doing everything I need, which I'm gonna probably stay late, so I decided, instead I'll probably just come out here to get what I need and get something to eat and get some food for the house, and then go home after the park, because I don't want to come out here when it's real dark and try to get everything and then go home. I'd probably be a little tired by the end of the day anyway, so I probably would just want to go home, straight home. So yeah, probably, yeah, that's why I decided to just come out here. And then after this, I'm gonna walk to the park and work on everything I need to do. It's still pretty early. I woke up real early this morning at like around 4 something, and then I just stayed awake. So yeah, I accomplished one thing today with getting the bug killer spray stuff, and now I'm gonna just get some eggs for food for tonight and tomorrow. And there's a churches over there. I'm probably gonna actually go. I'm gonna go over there next. I'll probably record. If not, well, now you know. Normally I don't record going from store to store, but I wanted to finish talking. I'm gonna go there, buy some chicken, three pieces of chicken for $3. Pretty good. Just that for now because I'm really hungry. Yeah, I haven't really eaten all the day, and then at home I'll eat eggs. And then tomorrow, don't know what well, tomorrow I need to go out. That's why I want to try to get all the videos done today. I need to go out to some stores, try to find some shirts and pants, and get ready for tomorrow, Tuesday, for the first day of work. Yeah, so I think I said everything. Just standing here thinking, and obviously if I don't even know why I'm trying to say everything now. I mean, I'm gonna talk, but I'm walking to the store. I'm in the park anyways. I'm gonna take the long way because I'm over here, but the long way is just a straight long road to the park. I'll probably record that since it's a new way of going. Anyways, let me do stuff at the store finally. Okay, well, just crossed the street and left the churches. So yeah, I got the 3 for 3 thing. I kind of thought of it to myself after I had said it's a pretty good deal. For fast food, I guess it's pretty good. Usually, I mean, if you go somewhere, you're gonna spend usually at least $5 up to $10 for a meal to feel full. But for that, for a fast food meal for $3 is pretty good because it makes you full. So as far as that goes, it's good. But if you think about it, if I were to spend the $3 on 3 dozen eggs, which I only bought one right now because it's just for today and tomorrow. If I had bought 3 instead of buying the chicken, I mean, with 3 dozen eggs, that could last me at least 2 days if I eat 18 every day. Or more realistically, at least 3 or 4 days, and that's when I usually try to eat more. But it could even potentially have lasted me up to a week. So anywhere from 2 to 7 days is how long $3 would last me for food on eggs, instead of $3 for one meal. Thinking it that way is pretty crazy because yeah, I could eat as little as 4 eggs for the day. It depends on how I feel. 4 or 6, even at just 6, that's 6 days. Or 8 or 12, which is probably more realistic. Most I ever eaten was 12. I haven't tried 18 yet. But usually I can't even finish 12 for a day. I'll end up giving the rest of the food to Rosie. So I'm around 6 to 8 eggs for the day before I can't eat anymore. Eggs, just because they're so high in protein and fat, just make you feel so full and you don't really feel hungry. So around 6 to 8 is for me. So yeah, it's pretty crazy the amount of money it costs, I guess. I'm not really sure if I'm being clear. But basically now just gonna follow this road all the way down to beyond even the horizon to where the park is. It'll be about a 30-minute walk. The walk from the house to the park is already 30 minutes. I think if I looked at some of the recordings, I did it in about 20 or 22. This for sure is gonna be like 30 minutes because I really try to walk fast, which I'm kind of trying to. But with talking, walk a little slower. Otherwise, I'm gonna be all breathing all heavy trying to talk. And walking alongside the road might make it hard to hear me, or might just make this video loud because cars are loud. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And so I bought the chicken. It'll probably be cold by the time I get there. I was carrying it in my hand, but I had stopped I brought a sweater just in case it got cold. And I didn't bring my dream girl made me a scarf because of reasons, I guess. I'll not say why yet. But yeah, basically just to keep me warm. And yeah, I bring it sometimes. I didn't bring it this time because I didn't want it to get any of the bug spray stuff on it, like from contact with the bottle. Yeah, I'd rather not have that be contaminated with it, I guess. Just a precaution. So I only brought the sweater. Yeah, sorry, I was checking the recording. I accidentally pressed the screen again, and every time I press the screen, I always press close to where the record button is, so it would stop it if I press it. But I see it's still recording. I brought a little sweater, so what I did was I put the chicken wrapped in the sweater. And I actually kind of forgot I had the bug spray stuff. When I opened the sweater, I was like, oh yeah, I had this. I mean, when I opened my bag, I was like, oh yeah, I have this. So I got the chicken and wrapped it in the sweater and then put it back in my bag. So most of my bag is filled with that. It's just a little bag. Hard to see. Yeah, I think it's called a satchel, maybe. Man purse, whatever you want to call it. So it was meant for a laptop. It's a laptop bag. But I use it when I want to travel light instead of using my big backpack. So it has the sweater wrapped in the chicken. I mean, the chicken wrapped with the sweater. And then I also have a 2-liter drink, which I filled it myself with water, and I put a flavor packet in it, so that has no calories in it. So I got my drink and the chicken wrapped in the sweater, and then on top of that I have the bug spray stuff, and then on top of that I have the eggs I bought. So probably not the best thing with the eggs right next to the bug spray, but oh well. It's fine. They're in the container and they have a shell. So I'm gonna just carry them around all day. Should be fine. As long as I don't know, sit in the sun, I guess. I'm gonna be under the shade when I get there. I thought about buying a 10-pound bag of chicken instead, because it's $5 at the store where I bought the eggs from. Pretty good. It's a little cheaper than the major stores, which they sell for like $5.93 or $6 something at Walmart, I think. So it's the cheapest. Yeah, that store is pretty cool, even though I think they're probably a little shady. I have a feeling they don't exactly report their taxes properly, because today they actually did it properly. Like, they actually scanned the stuff I had, but a lot of the other times I'll just like get whatever I need and show them the items I got, and then they'll just tell me the amount without actually scanning it. So I'm guessing that's how they have a lot of stuff kind of cheaper, because they don't report all of their profits, I guess. And that's just my I don't know, what's the word? Not, is it hypothesis? I don't think it's hypothesis, because this isn't exactly scientific. That's just my, I don't know, assumption, I guess. My guess, to go with the basic word. Yeah, it's just kind of something I'm thinking. Kind of why I'm not exactly showing their store name, or trying not to, because I don't want them to get in trouble. It's because of me thinking something. Because obviously I don't know what their taxes are, but that's just my feeling. They have a really good price, unless they have a really good supplier, or they're going for quantity over high prices. Yeah, there's a lot of ways stores can go. They can go for high prices, but they're not going to sell as much, or they can go for the lowest prices they can offer with still making a profit, and go for quantity. Because the 10-pound bag chicken is $5, or you can buy 40 pounds box of chicken for $16.99, which is pretty ridiculous for the price. Like, it's a really good deal. You can't really find that anywhere else for sure, and I always look everywhere. I look at all the different stores that I can find for the good prices. And that's the best one I can find, with the exception of when sometimes La Mexicana has a sale on chicken. Lowest they ever went was 29 cents a pound, so it's $2.90 for 10 pounds, but they have a limit of like I think 2 bags, 20 pounds. It's been a while since they did that. Now the lowest they go is about 39 cents, so $3.90 for 10 pounds. But even at that, that's a sale, not their always price. And that's their always price is around I think it's $4.20, which it's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose, given the neighborhood. Yeah, it comes out to $4.20 for every 10 pounds if you buy the 40-pound bag box. And yeah, so the chicken is a good price, and the eggs as well, only 99 cents for a dozen, versus everywhere else is like $2 for a dozen for large eggs. So given the size ratio for a dozen medium eggs should be around like 150. So just going by that, it's a lot cheaper than what you would expect. So yeah, they have good prices on a lot of their items. Even the chicken breast, everywhere else is at least $1.99 or more. They have theirs at $1.69. And then just a lot of other things that I've seen. The only thing that's not exactly a good price is beef. So my other thoughts is maybe it's just the supplier thing. They have a really good supplier for chicken and eggs, because clearly they don't have exactly the best supplier for beef. Because there's everywhere else literally you can go and get a cheaper price for beef, but their best price for beef is way more expensive. And then yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say after that. Okay, we're about halfway now. So as far as I can tell, I have everything I need as far as I guess food you can say for today and tomorrow. And I got the bug spray stuff, and I need to remember to order the Freedom Pop card. I guess yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you heard me right now, but that's the other thing I wanted to talk about was the phone stuff. So yeah, most people always look at me weird when I have a lot of phones. I mean, I don't really think it's that big of a deal someone has two phones. Like, just even two phones, people look at me so bizarre. Like, why do you have two phones? Shouldn't you sell the other one or get rid of it, trade it in? In recent years, I guess, it's been less and less a bizarre thing and more acceptable. But I remember when I was like 18, you know, like 3 to 5 years ago, it was extremely bizarre. Like, apparently, like no one's ever heard of someone having more than two phones. Like, only certain people do that, and usually it's like the people who have two phones, it's only because you want to try to talk to like more than one girl or whatever. Or like, you know, people who have affairs, one phone's like for the wife, the other one is for the mistress. But no, I always think it's good to have two phones. I guess I believe in like having specialization, and yeah, one phone, like what I'm gonna do right now, my plan is one phone is gonna have the Freedom Pop SIM card. So it's gonna be for calls and texting, like when I need to use a real phone number, or it'll be for, like, you know, getting around using Google Maps, and I want to try to save battery, have the other phones off. I only have that one on when I'm trying to travel around. And so yeah, that'll be like for business, calling my work, other, I don't know, business stuff like the bank, or if I'm trying to, like in the future, try to sell things and all that. So that's what that'll be for. And it costs nothing, it's free completely. So that's really just what I need, just a phone number. And then the second phone will be like a data phone, which I'm probably gonna do with this one, the Google Pixel phone. Have the SIM card in this one, so that way, and that'll have unlimited data. And for the other phones, I just turn the hotspot on, they get the data as well. So this phone will be like my data phone, especially since this is the phone I'll be using for recording, so it's gonna need it the most. And then all the other phones, I'll have them off, except for I guess my music phone. So one phone for actual phone number, calling, texting. Then the second phone for data, whether leisure, YouTube, or I guess as well as if there's anything important or business need to be done. Then the third phone, which I use a lot because it has the best battery, is my music phone. It has just everything possibly deleted on the phone, and just all the space is used for music. And like I'm using it right now, 1 year I have the headphones on listening to music, and then the other one doesn't have anything, so that way I can hear myself talk in cars, or someone comes behind me, like that guy who just passed. He was ringing a little bike bell. I don't know if you could have heard it or not, but yeah, he was just ringing it, so I knew to look back and move to the side so he could pass. Yeah, a little motor on the bike, kind of cool. The gas motor on the bike. I'm sure he probably built that himself. Now here's the first park, the dog park, which I always walk through on the videos. I'm always walking on the top of that hill, going across. So now we hit this. Going through the park, it's pretty fast. I'm on the outside, probably another 10-15 minutes. I would go through there because it's faster, but I'm gonna just go this way anyways, just to show the way. And I always like these towers, they're pretty cool. Service towers. I can't see anything, so I have no idea if I have it in the camera or not. I was like about to say, come to think about it, I should probably check if I'm even recording. So yeah, one phone, which the phone I'm using for music doesn't have a lot of space. Like I only have, at the moment, only 4 gigabytes of space available on it. When I get the next phone, I should be able to have more space on that one, especially it has 32 gigabytes. So I might change this phone from being my music phone to the new one being my music phone, and I'll have this one as just like a backup phone for whatever. I could have more space on this phone, the music phone, but at the moment I have PUBG on it, which takes up like 2 gigs, and Clash of Clans and a couple other games on it. Actually no, I deleted everything. It's just Clash of Clans and PUBG. I actually have about 1 gig of space on it right now. I just haven't had the time to download new songs. Well, here's the middle part. Yeah, I just haven't had time to download new songs. Yeah, when I get the next phone, I can delete PUBG and Clash of Clans
so I have more space on it to download more songs. At the moment, the songs last about 10 hours, so I just really need only a few more, so I can get around 14 to 18 hours. And that's all the music I need from the start of the day to the end, on the days that I listen to music all day. I did this. So yeah, it'll be nice when I get the next phone, so I can delete PUBG and Clash of Clans and have it solely for music. Yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer nerd, or geek, or whatever you want to call it. For those games, I have them on there so I could have multiple accounts to be able to play the game more. Since those games, it doesn't matter if you have multiple accounts or not. And I'm saying that because the games that they don't let you have multiple accounts, I don't do it. I always like to play the games as legitimately as possible. Because once you start doing stuff, like the games that don't allow multiple accounts is the reason. Once you have multiple accounts, the game gets way too easy. And, well, that's the fun of the games, is that they're a little hard, they take some time. So, yeah. But Clash of Clans and PUBG, doesn't matter if you have multiple accounts. It's just, I have them because they just make the game a little more fun, or you can play it more. Like Clash of Clans, the thing I hate about it is just the wait times. And with time for building and waiting for like your troops to build to attack. And PUBG, well, I just have them there just to help with like some missions, like reviving allies and stuff like that. Yeah. Don't really know what I'm trying to say next. Oh, it was the guy again. And we're already here, basically. There's a basketball courts and the skate park through the trees. The entrance is over there. Oh yeah, I'm pretty far. Yeah, you don't see anything at all. Went up a pretty steep hill. So, to do the rundown, at the moment I have 4 phones. This Pixel phone for recording and mostly just YouTube. But will soon to be like a data phone. And then have a music phone, which was the phone I had before this one. No, it was 2 phones ago. The phone I have before this one was my data phone that had the service and everything on it. That phone probably just ended up being like a backup phone in case the battery dies on, I guess, the Pixel phone or the music phone. Yeah, it'd probably just be a gaming phone mostly, really. But I have used it once already for a backup phone because the Pixel died and I had to keep recording because I was going home. So it's pretty much, yeah, just a backup phone for the Pixel if it dies while I'm recording. And then the 2 phones ago is the one I use for music because it has the best battery. The battery lasts forever. If I use it only for music, the thing will last 2 or even almost 3 days, as long as it lasted. When I didn't use the screen at all, just for music. And then the 4th phone is the Galaxy S6, which is the newest one. Which that one pretty much is just a extra gaming phone. Use it to play games or whatever. There's a lot of people. I was gonna go over there, but I anticipated it was probably a lot of people anyway, so I brought an extra battery bank just in case I couldn't plug in the Pixel phone because it's already used a lot of battery when recording. Before I started walking right now, it was at 79%. Yeah, Google Pixel phone battery is okay. This is a good amount. But when I'm recording, I notice it burns through battery pretty fast. There's people everywhere. Well, of course it's Sunday. See if I can try to find somewhere. Well, I guess I'll just stop recording for now. Well, we have arrived already. I don't know if I'll have this as like a separate video or something because this is already a lot. So, just in case, yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to me and thank you for watching. Have a good day. Okay, I was just talking about the phone, how it has like a really good battery. Well, look at this. See, the usage is about 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'm gonna focus it. Yeah, last 3 hours of usage, 0% apparently. And yeah, it's been at 100%. I think you can see the 100. Oh no, I just made it blurry. Oh, I guess might as well bring up the brightness. But yeah, 100%. Hasn't moved at all. 2 hours, and that's normal. Like, I mean, this is pretty long actually for how long it's been at 100. But it usually stays at 100% for a while. This is the longest I've seen it. But yeah, if I don't turn on the screen at all, just listen to music, it lasts a long time. 2 hours and 12 minutes already so far, still at 100%. And I hope you were able to hear me earlier. I was talking a little away from the mic. But so yeah. And the Google Pixel phone, when I got here and I looked at the percentage when I finished recording, it was 65%. So it took about 14% for that 30 minutes of walking, so about 2% a minute. I guess it's not that bad. Then I used the restroom and it came over here. Now it's at 62. Restroom's over there. I decided to come by this building. I think I showed it while I was walking. And there's a church. Just unwrap it. Yeah, I'm just gonna be over here for a little bit. Connection still reaches. Hopefully some people leave from the pavilion so I could charge the phone a bit because it uses a lot of battery for uploading and editing the videos. Anyways, well, that's just a little mini update. And I thought might as well, since I have them here all laid out anyways. There's 3 other phones that I have. Samsung and I think 2 LG. Yeah. All black phones. Well, actually this is not black. This is supposed to be like camel blue. But this is the music phone. That was the phone before, and then this is the new one. And obviously I'm holding the Google Pixel phone. Just thought I'd, I don't know, share that I guess since I have them all here anyways. These 2 are off because I don't need them right now. This one is on, obviously. Okay. Kind of a pointless, but I don't know. Just thought I'd show it.
Okay, now that I have pretty much everything done and I'm all caught up, I can finally go home and relax a bit and not have to worry about the videos or anything now. Now that I finished everything I need to do and I'll edit, upload, and all that stuff. I hope I can make these videos a lot better. These first few videos, I guess, are just like, just starting. Gonna be really bad. Getting used to talking and everything. A lot less stage fright and everything. Maybe more comfortable, all that stuff. And I have a better phone now that I'm using, which has helped a lot. And so yeah, now this is supposed to be an outro. It's supposed to be quick, but oh well. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you are watching right now and made it this far, I hope you enjoyed, and have a good night.